Another day, another win for the Yankees. Big win. Big win over the Boston Red Sox. Clutch hitting, Aaron Judge, grand slam. And I'm just going to say this. While so many people are bitching and moaning over Verdugo versus Dominguez, the Yankees keep winning. Right? The bullpen's coming around, forming a new identity, looking better. The rotation is doing the same. The offense is coming around. That's more important. Okay? It's more important than fighting over who's playing what, right? Because we're playing a guy hitting 230 and not playing a guy hitting 130, right? It's a waste of time. The Yankees are in first place. That's what's most important. This is a team sport. Period. Okay? Let's be happy for our team. And the Baltimore Orioles also lost. So that's another game the Yankees pick up. They're up 3 on the Orioles now. It's fantastic. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. We got Jonathan here. C. Morales, my man Massive from 4 Trains in the building. Palvis, Peanuts. Yeah. All right. The Buckeyes here, too. Yes, sir. DM, the Consigliere's here. I hope you're okay, Consigliere. I hope you're okay. I'm sorry to hear it. Please keep me updated. Let us know you're doing okay. We want to make sure that you recover. Sending thoughts and love to you, man. Really. Be smart, be safe. Yankee Mike, Tim King, Lou. Sweet Lou's in the house. Discus Den. Yeah. Pasty's here too. That brother Bill. Yeah. Just when you think it's over. Yankees come. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it looks like they're rounding into shape at the right time. The bats are getting hot. The right bats are getting hot, right? The bullpen's kind of forming themselves and evolving. The rotation's coming around too. That's exactly when we need them to come around right now. That's their 86th win now. They have 14 games left. 14. No, Jacob, the Yankees did not blow it. They won 5-4. Aaron Judge hit a grand slam to put them up. So, Josh, what's happening? Loren, I think this is gonna go right down to the last week, the division. Peter, yeah, Browning's in the house too. Yeah, man, Luke Weaver's really, really locking down the 8th and 9th inning right now. He really is. So he really, really is. D Train's here. Risbergs, Brandon Moore. Yep, 52nd home run. Yep. Yeah, and I mean, look, Judge is just keeping himself composed, right? And when his back comes around, it comes around. That's all that matters, really. It really, really is all that matters. And smack that like button, by the way, gang. Let's celebrate this win. Let's try to get over 100 likes as quickly as we can. Celebrate this. This is another win for the Yankees. So, yeah, they hit I think with 2 outs in the 9th, one of the Orioles got a triple. And then Anthony Santander struck out to end the game. So they were 1 hit by the Tigers tonight. Clark pitched well. Yes, he did at Mello. Yes, I think the cool weather, I think it'll help quite a few of these guys. And the weather's quietly kind of cooling off and just when we needed to cool off. So, but this felt like playoff baseball. This was a good game. And I mean, I'm not going to sleep on the Red Sox. I think they're going to be pretty good next year. So we'll take what we can get right now, but they are, they have a young, dynamic, athletic nucleus, and they're going to be a force for a little while. So I would not be sleeping on the Red Sox. Yep. Henderson on Gunner. Okay. Henderson hit the triple. I got it. Yeah, well, they beat him anyway. But yeah, John. I mean, I'm one of the most frustrating things is having to have like 4 or 5 memberships just to watch all the Yankee games. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It should not cost that much money. It should not, be that difficult to enjoy your team. It really shouldn't. So, yeah, Judge G pitching me. That's right. Yeah. Magic number is now 4. To get in the postseason, let's go. Let's go. And we had so many people about a month or two ago say we're going to miss the playoffs. We're going to do this. Here's a bum team. We had a lot of those folks, right? A lot of those folks. Apple TV had you blocked. Sorry, Buckeye. See, that's frustrating though. Like, how can you shouldn't be blocked from being able to watch your games. Like, you shouldn't be blocked. They need to fix that. Whoever it is, the baseball, like TV, whoever it is, they need to fix that. No, $9. This team, you see, like ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Think. Yeah, democracy. Yeah, yeah. Free on the Fire Stick. Nice. Fire Stick seems to be a handy option. Judge picks. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Well, exactly, Wamplug. Exactly. You know you're gonna get it here. You know you're gonna get it regardless. And again, it was. Right down to the wire. Judge hit that home run in the 7th inning, bottom 7. But they just slowly clawed back, right? Walks, base hits, like they played small ball and then let the big back do his thing, driving the guys that played small ball. So yeah, Discus, I hear you. I have Apple TV too, and I used to have the extra innings package because that was the only thing that was available. And now I don't have to do that. We can customize it to Yankee games because I don't want to watch like every single team and every single game. I have no interest in everybody else. I just watch the Yankee games. You know, but yeah, yeah. This was a big win. It was just a big win. 43 likes. All right, let's keep hitting them likes button, gangs. We have 91 in here. We have 43 likes. Can we get pet to like 75 likes quickly as we can? Let's do it. It always means the world too, gang, when you hit the thumbs up. They're very helpful in these live streams. You know. Yeah, one run, 3 straight 1 runs exactly. With 3 games up on the Orioles, which is key too. And I'm not sleeping on the Orioles either. I think they're going to be good too. So it's going to go right down to it, man. Always a pleasure, Brandon Moore. Always a pleasure, buddy. Met streams. No blackouts. Luke Weaver alluded us. He's got moxie in the end of that game, and he's got some moxie. He really, really does. Jonathan, man, bring us some good luck. You going to the game tomorrow? Jonathan's going there. Bring us some good luck, man. I might give us some good luck. There he is, my man. NFE's in the building. What's good, brother? Yeah, yeah, Ken. We've said it like almost all year. It's going to be a dogfight for the East. The East is not a cakewalk by any stretch of the imagination. No. The Martian will start every day in 2025. He'll be the starting left fielder in 2025. Yeah. NFE is in the. How's your back, brother? How's your back, man? Hope you're getting better. Yeah, and they have to put as much distance as they possibly can. C. Morales, they definitely do. Yeah, they were fired up, right? The whole team was so fired up, Chet, hitting that grand slam. Tomorrow we have Garrett Cole on the mound, and then Sunday, I think it's Carlos Rodon. Yeah, it was supposed to have been Stroman, but they're skipping his spot in the rotation, moving him to the bullpen to give him another, righty pitcher in there who can give them some multiple innings. So, it makes sense with the instability around surrounding Clay Holmes. It gives him another reliable arm on the right-handed side that can throw multiple innings. So, I love that, brother Bill. Oh, exactly. Yeah, they won without Dominguez. Yep, you got to fire Boone and Cashman for that. How dare you guys? Yeah, the stadium is rocking, baby. Stadium got to give it. Yeah, and Juan Soto needs to see this. Yeah. Democracy, I'm not sure, honestly, whether they're going to use a four-man or a three-man. I don't know. It may change. It may change. So each round it might change. Yeah, take care of that back, NFA. Just keep loose, keep the blood circulating. Yeah, man. The back is a tricky thing, man, as you know. I mean, we can get thrown 100 times a day and be fine, and then you just turn this way, reaching for a pen, and you're like, "Oh shit! I just threw out my back." It's like, what happened here? It's crazy. Yeah, yeah. Consuelo had a heart issue today, so he's in the hospital. But he's okay. He said so. Yeah, he's okay, thankfully. And I asked him, please keep us updated too. So sending our love to the Consigliere. Well, that's the thing. Well, we are winning. So what's the point of people fighting over Verdugo versus Dominguez? We're winning. That's the most important part. This is a team sport. Okay. What's wrong with him waiting his turn for next year? I understand the excitement. I get it, but he is hitting like 140 right now. So there's no guarantees, and people were guaranteeing that he was going to come up here and kill it. He's not. And that's not a knock on him. This is just reality. He's still a developing player. Gotta give him some time. Yeah, I think the playoff roster list hasn't been set yet, Pelvis. Not at least not at least 100%. Cleveland also lost. All right. Look at that. Can't separate. I hear you, NFA, man. Yeah, keep doing, lateral stuff. Lateral stuff. Lying down, bring your knees to your chest. Even lying down with your legs bent and elevated up on the wall. Anything like that's going to stimulate circulation to the lower back and into the thoracic lumbar. Your trunk area is going to be good. Ken, I'm telling you, we've been fed this narrative that if you're not worshiping Dominguez, then we're like the worst things ever, right? Heaven forbid. Meanwhile, these people spend almost every day trashing Boone, trashing Cashman, trashing Holmes, whether it be Torres, trashing Verdugo, but they get butthurt the minute you don't agree with them on Dominguez. Or you just point out a fact that counters their talking points, obviously fed to them by another place. Yeah, but it is what it is. Democracy, it's not really worrisome. I heard that talking point today about Spencer Jones. Somebody tried to use it too. Look at Aaron Judge's rookie season when he hit 52 home runs. He struck out over 200 times. He had the same strikeout problem. Okay, Jones is making adjustments. Okay, and he's only 2 years into the system right now as well, so he'll be okay. And his stats are pretty darn good. Along with his strikeouts this year, right now, 258, 16 homers, 77 RBIs, 25 steals, and OPS 782. Not bad. Not bad. Did they point out? Yeah, Democracy. It's interesting. Yeah, but did they point out Judge? Yes, he was, and he got better. This makes me confident that Spencer Jones can do just the same. No. Uh, Buckeye, let me look for you right now. Judge has how many RBIs? Let's see. We'll find out for you right now, my friend. Aaron Judge, 130 today. 130. You got to DFA Stanton so Dominguez can play every day. Exactly. Yeah. Forget about rookies paying their dues. Forget about that. No. 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 130 Buckeye. Yeah. Yeah. Boston Bull Planet. Yeah. And we gotta keep laying on top of these guys, right? Keep wearing them out. Gotta keep doing it. You know. And again, with the reinforcement, the Yankees are, rounding into shape and getting healthy at the right time. So it was frustrating before because there's a lot of folks who were worried that the Yankees weren't going to get there, but they are here now, right? They are here now. So Boston's 74 and 74. Wow. Peanut, because there's a team that talks about, there's a channel that talks about them like 10 times a day. And we pretty much have nothing else to talk about. If it's not trashing Boone or trashing Cashman or talking about Dominguez. That's why. And a lot of folks use their talking points to come over here. That's the easiest way to sum it up, Peanut. I like Dominguez, but again, he's not. They're not going to sit Verdugo for the rest of the year to play Dominguez. That's not. Did anybody actually think that was going to happen? We had people telling us today that's what Cat. He didn't say that. Neither did Bone. Neither one of them said that. They didn't say we're going to sit Verdugo for the rest of the year to play Dominguez. They didn't say that. So, and these people need to stop lying to the viewers. If that's what they're saying, that's a total lie. Yeah, exactly, Anthony. It's not fair to the viewers to lie to them that way. Well, yeah, that's right, Robert Schwarber. Yep, lower bats. I mean, low average and high home runs. And look up Adam Dunn. He's another guy who was low 200s and had like 400 plus home runs. No, Pacey, we got to do that. We got to do that, right? I mean, I get a lot of heat for calling people out, but like, look, we get people telling me all the time, "Don't tell me how to fan." Well, first of all, I'm not telling you how to fan. Okay, no one is. Okay, but you might as well just say, "Don't tell me how to fan," while I'm telling them how to run their team, because the logic is completely clueless and weak, right? Nobody's telling you how to fan. But seems to come people a lot of keep people like to come on here and tell us how to fan or tell us, right? Love to trash these guys. Dominguez will be fine. Okay, he's up here. He's developing. Okay, he will get his opportunity in 2025. I think we can all agree on that. He deserves it. Okay, but until then, we have other guys here. Yeah, well, exactly, Pasty. You got to back up you got to back it up with the facts. Otherwise, we're gonna come after you. And me asking people to prove their claims is not trashing people, right? Or just tell me what channel is feeding you these talking points. Just say it. Yeah, Cashman's ego is why Verdugo's still a Yankee. No, I didn't know that, Ken. That is a very potent talking point right there, Ken. Very, very potent. The ego. That's been the talking point for months now, right? Cashman's ego. Yeah, that's all they got. That's all they have. Right? Heaven forbid you bring facts or ask them to provide them. No, ego. You're not a real fan. Mm-mm. No, you're delusional. No, mm-mm. No facts. No, no facts. We don't do facts here. Yeah. Super big time comeback, Ollie. You got that right, baby. Hello, Tiffany. How are you? It's a big win. Now, John Boy gets heat, but yeah, I mean, sometimes they push Boone, and I'll give him credit for that. Um, you know, I'll give him credit for pushing Boone. I wish they did. I wish they did some more, but you know, well, exactly. Cashman does have a man set, Buckeye, but he doesn't need to walk around hanging on to them. So look at my big nuts, right? You don't need to go out and flex your chest all the time, right? There's this obsession with being an alpha male or whatever you call it. Like alpha males don't call themselves alpha males. Okay, not real alphas. And again, you know, with yeah, exactly. Yeah, people love calling Cashman a moron, all that stuff. I tell people just apply for the job. If you could do if you could do a better job, apply for it. I gotta stand up for my twin brother, AOG. See, NFE knows his Sigma, man. He walks around too. He's got a shirt says, "I'm a Sigma." What's your problem? Right? Yeah. Walking around flex. You gotta flex the chest. You gotta feel manly, right? All the time. This is the type of baloney that we're fed by people. The Reds, yeah. Let them just well, they're having a rough year, but the Red Sox this year, but they're a developmental team right now. They're kind of reshuffling. I do think they're gonna be much better next year. So um, you know, I would still watch out for Boston. They're a young team. And they do a decent job developing players. Yeah. Yeah, of course, Ken. The other team that the fans love to hate. You got that right. Yeah. And I seem to be the channel that fans love to troll. So, oh well. Hmm. Schmidt, yeah. Yeah. DHing Soto sometimes. Maybe. Or DHing Judge sometimes. Maybe. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, Bronx Bomb already. But if people are using that as an argument to get Dominguez in the lineup, you got to be better than that. It's got to be better than that. I'm not saying it's you, but people have brought that around that today. That's circulating around there today. I understand the desire to get Dominguez in the lineup. I get it. I get it. Right now, they're in first place. I don't think they're going to mess with what's working. You know, but he's up here. He's contributing in his own way, and let him keep contributing. He's learning too. Hmm. Yeah, people are locking. Yeah, exactly. They're locking in pitching wise. Yeah, 68 likes. All right, we need 32 more likes to get to 100. Let's keep rocking and rolling. That's what I've been saying it too, AOG. Ease him in slowly. He's still a developing player. He's still a developing player. And the fact is, if you sit Verdugo and Dominguez doesn't hit, right, and then you sit Dominguez later and then you call it Verdugo and he's super rusty because he hasn't been playing, that is completely counterproductive. Baseball, in terms of offensive players, timing is a big part of their game. And if they're not hitting, their timing is not going to be there. You can maintain timing as a platoon player. Same thing goes for Dominguez. But if you sit weeks and weeks and then come up and expect to be productive, that's not really. I mean, it's hard to catch up to 100-mile-an-hour heat on a regular basis. Timing is absolutely critical for offensive players. Yeah, I think too. I think Judge will probably DH, and I think Dominguez will be in there tomorrow too. Yeah, yeah. This ALG, man, like that's all I've been asking for months or even years. Logic, right? Let's use common sense. Okay. And I get so much heat for it. See, I'm a Dominguez hater. I got people telling me I hate Latin players. Like the most ridiculous talking points and comments from people. Right. So yeah. Oh, Pasty. I don't think it's gonna be really possible to change mine on that. He is legit swiping out at first base. Rizzo, dude is like a magician over there. It's like Houdini, man. The ball just disappears into his glove. Mm-hmm. Well, exactly. Yep. Yep. I'll cry is such a science. Now trade for Miller and Scott. Trade for yeah, exactly. Renhefo, yeah, exactly. And again, you know, especially the fans. If the fans people are trashing him, you think that's a way of getting somebody to listen to you? It's not. Not. You know what I mean? Well, exactly too, man. If you ever hate a certain group, yeah, exactly. No business being fixed. 100%, brother. 100%, man. And you have no credibility when you're telling other people that they're not real fans if they don't agree with you. Save that, man. Save it. I do agree with brother Bill that Peraza could have got a should have gotten him a better opportunity to play. No. Glaber's fielding still leaves a lot to be desired, which is one reason I don't see him back next year. Not even at a discounted rate. Yeah, we did make a deferred offer from Montgomery, which he turned down. So, Pasty, we love having you. This is the way we're going to keep engaging, right? We're going to be respectful to each other. We can agree and we can disagree, and it's totally fine, right? All opinions are welcome. There's no, and it's really honestly, there's no need to be a douchebag to each other on this place. We're not. We're adults here. We're grown-ups. So, hmm pays attention to all the Yankees channels and bust out balls, and he goes, yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, exactly. It's not the Yes Man Network. You got that right, Bucker. Yeah. And Cashman just goes like this. Psh. He tunes out the baloney. He really does. And Pasty, we appreciate you too. Yeah, I'm guessing so, Palvis. I mean, if Jazz stays at the hot corner and Rice gets first base, second base might be Caleb Durbin, might be someone else. Yorbit Vivas. They have Oswald Peraza. So there's some other guys here, and keep in mind, like there's some chatter that they're going to pursue Alex Bregman. If they pursue him for third base, then Dominguez. If they sign him, then Dominguez goes to second. I don't see it happening, but you never know. You never know. I'd rather have Tanner Scott than Alex Bregman, but that's just my opinion. Cashman definitely knows what's going on. He tunes out the big mouths. I'm sure he listens to constructive criticism and respectful conversation, but he's not going to listen to douchebaggery. It's like I'm not going to listen to it here. No. But you're right. Bregman would be an old school Yankee move. A move that people would hate, but if he performs, then people would love. Right. So it's crazy. That's right, my brother Bill. Regardless of who's managing. Yep. Players, they're paid to do their thing. Yep. They're paid a lot of money. They got to do their thing and take care of business. Yep. 100% right, brother Bill. You are 100% right. Hmm. Well, exactly. I'm sure they listen to the fans. I'm sure they have people screening stuff, and they surely, like Boone wouldn't go on John Boy if he didn't listen to the fans, right? But they're not going to go on and say, we're really going to be listening to people that trash us all the time, who don't really bring much value to the conversation. I don't think you're ever gonna hear them say that because I don't think they listen to them anyway. Yeah. No, yeah, exactly right. It's a ton of loudmouths. So they'll tune out the right people and they'll listen to people who they think that okay, I can there's some value to this proposal. There's some value to these positions. Okay, okay, you know what I mean? And that's the all we ask is for perspective, man. Young or old, right? Well, exactly, Pacey, exactly. Right here, we appreciate that too. We just want to have informed perspective. Like I say, if you want to be angry, it's fine. But I want to make sure, at least I want to do my part to make sure that you're angry for the right reasons. You're angry at the facts. You're not angry for this and completely missing that part of the story. That's not fair. No. No, I think Dominguez plays tomorrow. Yeah. And Verdugo, he tends to be money in September and October. Which is why they're going to continue to give him some at bats. Yeah. That's it, Angie. Just go out there and lead your team, man. Go out there and perform. Need you to hit, man. Just go out and hit. Just do your thing. Help lead the brigade. We love watching you play, so play, right? Hmm. Yeah, probably. I wonder who. I mean, if that offer actually came from him or from Hal or whatnot, that low ball offer. But in hindsight, now he wouldn't be able to get that money in free agency now with the way he performed this year. So in hindsight, it was probably an accurate offer. I don't think Birdie will play shortstop for Volpe Marcel. I can't see it. I think he can play third or first, or even second, but I can't see him doing short. Yeah, Dominguez will play. I'm not surprised. Yeah, yeah, I think and they have two more righties they're going to be facing, so I think Dominguez will be in there. Yeah, it sounds like it. NFE saying that Brian Hook's reporting that the judge is going to DH tomorrow, Buckeye. So yeah, I don't think they're going to trade Stanton. To be honest with you, Marion, honestly, he's another like pro. He's a vet here too, and they like the leadership that he brings too. And plus he has you know home runs every day. So I mean, like 30 home runs a year. So it was a Friday. Yeah, look at my shirt. Let me show you this. What would Jesus do? This is what would Jason do. Pay my respects for Friday the 13th, baby. And I watched two of the movies today, Friday the 13th. Part 4, the final chapter. Part 6, Jason Lives. I always pay my respects whenever Friday 13. I watch at least one of the movies. What made me a Yankee fan? Pasty. Well, my parents grew up Yankee fans, so they started taking me to the games and being around the fans and the energy made me want to. And I was able to meet a couple of Yankees when I was younger, and they were really nice. So, and I just love the camaraderie in the Yankee fan community. Yeah, I mean, Leader striking out guys, but he's giving up home runs. Yeah, Jade, I think I think it would be good for him to get a fresh slate, get a spring training here, and I think the Cubs wore him out a little bit before he came here, so I think he'll get a better layout for a full season here next year. So I think Leiter will be better next year. Kendrick or Drake? I mean, that's a good question, Lorenzo. I would go with someone else, Lorenzo. Hauka scratch for dead arm, Robert. He had dead arm apparently. So Jason takes Manhattan. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This right here. Let me pull this up really quickly. I think you might appreciate this. Um, some of you may have seen this, but if you haven't, since today's the day, Friday the 13th. If I can find it. See this guy right here? Oh, come on. Hold on. His name's Kane Hodder. He played Jason in part 7, part 8, which Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X. He's the only guy to play Jason multiple times in Friday the 13th. And I had the pleasure of meeting him several times. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in the world. I love the guy. He was so cool. And he had I went to a convention called Monster Mania. He had the longest line there. The longest line. I just had it. Where the hell is it? This picture I'm going to show you, he has me. It looks like um looks like I'm taking a dump on my pants, but I'm not. He actually has me up off my. He's holding me up by my neck, and I'm off my feet. He actually picked me up in like a chokehold, which is crazy, but it's true. Yeah, his name is Kane Hodder. He's a professional stuntman, and he got the role of Jason. And he's still to this day the most. Here it is. That's him. That's me with the same shirt I have on right now. That's Kane. That's Jason Takes Manhattan right there. That's Jason. That's him. So that's my getting pasty. Yeah, baby. Bring the wife to allow us to go to work. Good luck with that, man. The year that the Eagles won on the Super Bowl, my wife was going to go into work the day of the Eagles parade, and she didn't. That was the day she gave birth to my firstborn. The day of the Eagles parade was when my daughter was born. Mm-hmm. Jailbait? Where do you see jailbait? Oh boy. Oh boy. He's got Buckeye. He is stocky and fit and muscular. Yep. Jay-Z. I'm Jay-Z. I'm Rakim. Big Daddy Kane. Eminem. Biggie. All those guys. I'm old school. I'm old school. Jailbait means Ah, I figured that's what you meant, but I was wondering if you were referencing a certain person. Basically, I wanted to make sure. But yeah, it definitely means young. Jason versus Freddy was okay. Wasn't bad. Um, M and L, yeah, I did see that. Yeah, going back and forth, and yeah. I saw LL talking about it. Yeah, yeah. Those guys are legit still to this day. Somebody's asking me. So Louis Scott, do you remember? Did you see Jason Takes Manhattan? Do you remember the guy? Did I see Bloodsport? Oh yeah, I saw Bloodsport many times. I love Snoop Dogg too. Yeah. Do you remember him? If it doesn't saw Jason Takes Manhattan when he crashes into the diner and breaks through the door, that waiter that comes and is like, "You son," and Jason takes him and he throws him into the wall until it breaks the glass. That waiter's name is Ken Kersinger. He's the guy that played Jason in Jason versus Freddy. So that's my insignificant fact for the day. The silent movies, Jonathan. Yeah, man. I love to be in one of these movies, these horror movies. I saw that too, but the Twins Prospect Given. Yeah, I saw that. Yep, I did see that, Leotis. I read something about that today. But Bloodsport, yeah, Felipe. Chung Lee, Frank Dukes, Paco. Oh yeah, Jason Voorhees. That's right. Yeah, yeah, Luis. That's one of the things that not many people know. Um, but it's kind of a crazy fact, but that's how they do it. A lot of these folks are stuntmen from other movies. And 50, I like 50. He was in a movie called Den of Thieves. If you haven't seen Den of Thieves, go see it. It's good. It's really good. Evil Dead's okay. I like the traditional slashers, but Pacey, yeah, watching baseball, it can definitely be exhausting. Especially, yeah. And in the Yankee 90 likes. All right, we need 10 more to get to 100. Let's try to get to 100 likes. And if we have 10 people that haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit that thumbs up, gang. It's always greatly appreciated. Exorcist, yeah, that was a great movie. That was a classic movie. The original one. The original one with Linda Blair. Here's another insignificant fact of the day. You ever see the movie Rudy, AOG? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, original? Loved it. Loved it. So you saw Rudy. So you know the head coach that recruited Rudy? It was Ara Parsegian, I think his name is, in the movie. The coach that quit. That's the guy that plays the priest in Exorcist. That performs the exorcism. That got the demon out of the girl and that threw himself out of the window and killed himself at the end. That was the coach from Rudy. Yeah. LG. That's him. Ara Parsegian. The guy's like, you deserve it. You'll dress for one game. That guy, he's the guy that plays the priest in the original Exorcist. Yes, sir. I don't know if I could do the game, but I like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Gunnar Hansen. That was a great movie. It really, really was a great movie. Like computer game, I don't know. That would kind of bug me. I played the Jason animated game. It's all right. I like the movies. I really like the movies. Ray's prospect Chandler Simpson between single A and double A's hitting 360s. Yeah. Uh-huh. And this, of course, is the Rays prospect. They are really good developing players. Hmm. Evil Dead. Nice, man. Smacking like you're in a strip club. I love it. Fright Night was the original Fright Night was a fantastic movie with Jerry Dandridge. Yeah. Loved that movie. Welcome to Fright Night. For real. It was a great movie. Get Out was a good movie too. Man, that was a good movie. I mean, if you've seen The Strangers, the original Strangers, that's a good movie as well. I was looking this up earlier, NFE. I'm glad you brought it up. The UFC. We got. Let me pull this up. Is this the one with O'Malley versus Valishvili? I can't pronounce his last name. That's the one, right? The bantamweight title. Ortega versus Lopez. Shevchenko. Yeah, Shevchenko against Grasso. Yeah. Is that the card? Is 306 tomorrow or is it Fright Night tomorrow? Yeah, it's 306 tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, Zelby. I'm gonna go to O'Malley. I'm gonna go. I'm still gonna go Shevchenko. She's like a legit striker. All right, we need two legs to get to 100. Udall, Mazel Tov, my friend. How are you? How are you, buddy? Oh yeah, Anderson Silva, George St. Pierre. Yeah, yeah. Uh oh. Yeah, I like the traditional slashers. I really, really, those are my favorites. The Friday the 13th, the original Halloweens, the Nightmare on Elm Street, like those are. Yeah, GSP Silva. Yeah, Johnny Bones. Hmm. Yeah. Who you going with? Are you going with O'Malley or Dishvili? Hanafi? Who you going with tomorrow? Oh, but yeah, bro. Well, the original UFC when it first came up, you had to go multiple fights to get to the final. That was crazy. Royce Gracie did it better than anybody. That was absolutely nuts. The new Alien movie. All right, I'll check it out, EOG. I'll check it out. Ooh, you got okay. Dishvili winning. Rasa, okay. All that's fair. That's fair. And John Jones was legit, man. John Jones is legit. Is that the Sphere in Las Vegas? Oh, nice. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, Shevchenko. I like Shevchenko. And what's her name? Kayla Harrison. Does she fight in the next one? 307? She fights Juliana Pena, right? Yeah. Man, that'll be a fun fight too, Pena. Only girl to beat Amanda Nunez. But apparently Amanda Nunez had COVID too, so I'm not sure she was 100% for that fight, but even so. No, he wasn't busted for roids. He was busted for like coke or something like that, but not roids. Young Frankenstein, Transmedia 6. Wow, okay, you taking old ones. You taking us back. All right, Ken. That's cool. I like Pet Cemetery with Stephen King. Cujo was a great one. Carrie was a great movie. Um, yeah. I mean, you know, if Gressa wins, Gressa wins. I mean, I'm rooting for Shevchenko, but I wouldn't be surprised if Gressa won, in all honesty. Yeah, I think it was Coke, not Oids. Not the Peds or anything like that. But what an exciting game by the Yankees today, right? This is the game exactly. And again, this is the type of baseball they need to be playing more often moving forward. This is the type of energy filled baseball that counteracts their, mostly lifeless baseball a couple months ago. It's a different feel now, right? The Thing was classic too. The Thing was a classic movie. Poltergeist, Amityville Horror. Um, take the pan, take the one in the turban, Buckeye. Burnt offerings. Man, you guys are really taking us. Okay, I like it. Yeah, it's gonna be a good night of fights. It's gonna be a good night of fights. Let me see. Um, 3. Yeah. Mm, yeah, Young Frankenstein. There's a lot of classic horror movies. I mean, a lot of classic horror movies. 99 likes. We need one more thumbs up to get to 100. One more. Is there anybody in here that has it in them to hit that button? Yeah, Jets. I mean, you know, I know. I know. I mean, I'll preview Sunday's games tomorrow. I will do that. But let's pull NFL up. Yeah, the Jets got the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee. So the Giants have the Washington Commanders in Washington and the Bills. The Bills just beat the Dolphins the other day, Thursday. Zombieland. We are Abby Norman Buckeye. You got that right. Yes, sir. Oh, shoot. Anthony Mitchell, what's happening, my friend? New England Thursday, yeah. Yeah. Freaking Patriots, man. They usually play the Patriots twice a year. Once at MetLife and once at Foxborough. And it looks like New England's well, so far they've got off to a good start in the Jared Mayo era. Um, Smash mouth physical football. And he was one of Belichick's all-time classic defensive players. So they're definitely going to be an aggressive team. And now that Tua has a concussion, we'll see what the Dolphins can do. I mean, the Bills I think going to be good, but the Patriots could, they could play better than people think. You know what, Mickey Mike, we were talking about this earlier. It's unfair to the fans. They have to get like 5 memberships to watch all their Yankee games. There should just be one channel where we can watch it. I don't care if you have to pay for one channel. Like, why do we have to pay for 5 memberships to watch all the Yankee games? It's not fair. It really is that. And you have people that can live across the street from Yankee Stadium and they're blocked from watching the games on TV. And like, how in the hell is that possible? You live across the street from them and you can't watch the games. I don't understand that ever, like at all. Buckeye, thank you so much as always. Gifted 5 memberships from the Buckeye. Thank you. You're the me. That's the king of Texas right there, everybody. The king of Texas. Oh, that's my guy right there. Appreciate you, Buckeye. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is, and again, it's been relatively uncharacteristic for a part of this season that to play that, come from behind, win, but this is the type of stuff that they need. Really, this type of stuff, and that lockdown bullpen at the end with Weaver, like it's good to see. It's considered a horror movie, but I mean, I'd rather call it a drama or suspense movie. I think it's a classic movie, Jaws, and it's a great movie. It's the best of all the Jaws movies, obviously, by a mile. No, the Roku, exactly. Wink. The Roku game is free. Yeah, I'm predicting the same thing, Udall. That Soto stays. I think the Mets are going to make a splash, but I think it's going to be for probably Corbin Burns or Anthony Santander, something like that. I think Soto stays with the Yankees. Yeah. Garrett Cole's pitching tomorrow, Luis. Garrett Cole. I mean, Jaws kept me out of the water too. Yeah, man. It's the problem with sharks is you can't really tell when they're coming. And they're so fast. They're so fast. I actually have a picture. Let me see. Of somebody sent this to me of a person, I guess two people that were scuba scuba diving, if you will. And I don't know where the hell they were, but they were in the water, taking a photo and whatnot. And let's see if I can find it. It's in here somewhere. I think you might get a kick out of this. If you hear this. They are in the water taking a photo. Look what's behind them. I don't know if you can see that. Big ass great white behind them. Coming right behind them. They can't see it. Could you imagine that? I'd probably shit my pants in the water. Yeah. A great white that big? Oh my god. Bull sharks, yeah. Bull sharks are aggressive. Tiger sharks are aggressive. More aggressive than mako sharks. Um, Gray whites are just, the king of the ocean. They are monster sharks. I seen one up front, and it mesmerized me, but it also frightened the hell out of me. Yeah, I'm not sure. I may go live tomorrow night because I'm going to a family event tomorrow afternoon. It'll be celebrating a couple of birthdays tomorrow. So um, if I go live tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow night. So just as a heads up, people. The Sixth Sense, I don't know, man. Ken, I think I think it says more of a suspense movie. Sixth Sense. I wouldn't consider it a horror movie, but I know some people who do. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Yeah. But Jonathan, bring us some good luck tomorrow. Garrett Cole's on the mound tomorrow. I don't know who he's facing tomorrow. Let's see who he's going to be facing. Tomorrow, Garrett Cole will be Brian Bell, who's 14-7. No, 13-7, with a 4.70 ERA and 140 Ks. He's hittable. Garrett Cole 6-4 with 3.36. We need Garrett Cole to show up tomorrow. Hopefully he will. hmm Dofu. Interesting. Interesting. I'll check that out. Yeah. Well, that's the key. See, you brought up the key, Ken. Right? Make sure he stays away from Devers. Yep. Devers has been Cole's kryptonite in the Red Sox ever since he's been here for years. For years. So appreciate you, gang. We got to 100 likes. And I would thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But if I think Cole can do his thing, and I think Aiden and Luke Weaver's doing everything to deserve the closer job. I hope they're smart and they don't overuse him right now and don't make him throw 2 innings every time out either. I know he's got. It feels like Michael King. This guy's got some fire in his belly. I love his animation when he gets guys out at the end. He gets through an inning. I love to see that. Love to see it. hmm But yeah, be smart with Devers, please, 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 please. Yeah, but I will. Yeah, I will wrap this up, Ken, because we're going on an hour. But thank you again for the 100 likes. Thank you, Buckeye, for the memberships too. I greatly appreciate it. And the Red Sox might miss postseason, Aiden, but I'll say this: I think they'll make it next year. I think they're going to be a good team, and I think they're going to make probably a splash in free agency. I don't know who, or maybe get a couple of guys, but like that Tyler O'Neill get was a really good get for them for Chris Sale. And I think they'll make a couple of smart moves this offseason. So I don't expect them to miss the postseason very long. That's for sure. But I think there's a lot of people supporting the Weaver to the closer situation, which is good. Which is good. I think he's got the moxie for it. So have a great night. Peace and love to all of you. Thank you as always. And I'll see you on the other side.